Regina Daniels don't buy market. Oh. Regina Daniels is trending right now, and I want you to watch why she's trending. Regina Daniels is a child actress. In fact, she came in as a baby. Let me put it that way. And she grew in the industry. Somehow she caught the eyes of a man called Ned Nwoko, Senator Ned Nwoko. Ned Nwoko is old enough to be grandfather to Regina Daniels. Well, culturally, somehow it has always been there. An older man can always get a younger girl. Let me use the word girl, not lady, although she has turned to be a lady, a woman. But when an older woman goes after a younger man, somehow the society does not smile or embrace such. They'll be like, enough is enough. Well, that is not what I want to talk about. I want you to watch this short clip and we'll be talking more because right now, like I said, Regina Daniels is trending. In fact, the bullying is, I wouldn't blame people who are throwing shade at Regina Daniels anyway, because you see, when Regina Daniels open her mouth wide, once she open her mouth, the kind of smell that comes out of it, according to people, it is terrible. They said her mouth is like an open sepulchre. Let us watch this clip and we will be talking more.
Ned Nwoko do something for Regina Daniels. If she knock outside, he knows now. Ask Ned Nwoko, he knows. Yeah. So that if Regina Daniels go knock outside, because he knows that Regina Daniels will go and knock.
How you take know all this thing?
What are you saying? I'm a street girl now, so I know every. So we all know that Ned Nwoko go do something. If Regina Daniels,
who are we? We don't know. We are not among the people, sir.
No, every street girl knows that Ned Nwoko do something for Regina Daniels. Most old men doesn't know how to do ta-ta-ta because they are weak. You can ask Regina Daniels. Do you understand? They are weak. Now, we all know that. Forget about the physical appearance of Ned Nwoko. There was a time I came on social media and I told everybody else, I want to be Ned Nwoko 8th wife or 7th wife. I think I could remember vividly. But everybody knows that Ned Nwoko, men looking at Ned Nwoko, you will know that Ned Nwoko might not know how to knock, but he stays long. You can be knocking a man and he doesn't come on time. Now you will not decide, okay, well, this man has money, and if I'm knocking him, no, they release on time. Make her stay.
Please, I want to ask, are you okay?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Welcome back. Let us start with this small one. Someone wrote, Mother of the nation, are you done addressing your children? So your husband know they last for bed. Now one girl say, we should ask you. Another one say, see how beautiful you look as you keep quiet. But once you open your mouth, dustbin, shit, mess, dirt comes out of it. Odor comes out of it. Someone says, what time is today? Today's advice, madam. And I will say, grandpa, wife. Another one say, won't you apologize to Nigerians? Now, all of this came during the height of protest. People came out to protest. Then she came out and she started talking. That's to let you know and see that people often forget the trenches that they are in. They forget when they are eating grass. Now she's sitting and having her food served. She said, even though I know I am favored, I am blessed, I am this and that. She said a lot of things. I know not everybody, blah, blah, blah. I know. But why are you people going around with Russian flag? I mean, in the northern part of Nigeria, some terrible people decided to create some kind of terrible thing by running around with Russian flag. I don't know what that means. Like, I don't get it. They were running around with Russian flag. Well, what does that mean? So Regina Daniels said, a peaceful protest, you people should not. She started ranting. All of a sudden, she felt that since her husband is a politician and both of them, they go to state functions and she has been eating from the hulu balo or the balabulu. She has been eating from the corruption. Her body, her mindset, all of a sudden, she started having this kind of trance. She started having this kind of vision, and her mouth started running from the north down to the east. And Nigerians got upset about it, and they said, look, if you don't shut your mouth, we will shut it for you. More people wrote. Someone says she lost sight of her origins and the circumstances surrounding her marriage to her grandfather's age-matched partner. She was so naive that she briefly believed that everyone in Nigeria shared her delusions. She was rudely awakened. Nevertheless, she can now genuinely understand how Nigerians feel about her. She ought to refrain from speaking the next time while actual people are speaking. And this comment is going to be tough. Someone said foolishness and insanity has taken up our people. With what I am saying, if the youths are given power, they will perform woefully. Regina chose to marry a aged man for that reason. She's no longer human. She was bitter at how our people were looting the same set of people suffering from the poor leadership which they protested against. And that is our offense. People saw our anger and did not see the advice. Nigeria is in a mess, not because of our leaders, but only because of the citizens. And I'll tell you this for free. A lot of people think it's the older people, Nigeria, older people, old president, old governor, old this. No! It is you and I. Until we repent, until we reinvent ourselves, until we do our own work, until we cleanse ourselves. If we don't, it will not work. Because those same old, they were young at the time. Look at Regina Daniels. She has not even touched a lot. She's stuck in this way. What if she's now sitting inside the corridor of power? Now the husband is a senator, getting allocation, constituency allowance. What if Regina Daniels now sits as the first lady of any state? They are looking for how to get Anioma state. What if Regina Daniels' husband become governor of Anioma state and she is the first lady? Let us assume that she's made to be the first lady. She's already fighting for that position. She knows that once my husband becomes governor of that state, if they allow that state to be created, I, being from that state, will be given the opportunity. My first wife, the first wife of Mr. Ned, maybe she will come in. Or maybe her husband will be like, no, you are too old for that position. Let a young, vibrant lady that can connect to the people whenever issues come up, let her be there so that I can win second time. That kind of thing. Maybe that's what she's fighting for. That's why she's beginning to talk against the people. Someone say no vex Nigerians, because them go give you water. The same people praising you heavily can switch within seconds, and that's the truth. Regina Daniels, people are beginning to hit hard on her. Someone say, but let us remove sentiments from this matter. She never said anything wrong in that video. Even if she didn't marry her husband, she would have still been an influential woman, and all she did never. Regina Daniels will not be as dirty influential as she is right now. She's a dirty influential person. End of discussion. Yes, she talked about the flag, which I see. But when people are angry, they will protest in whatever way. You are telling people to caution the way they are going to express their anger. When you are not cautioning the way you are oppressing them, you say they should caution, they should stay in the ambit of the law. But you are lawless as a politician, and you want them to be lawful. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Of course, people will lambast that person writing that. Someone wrote this. I love Regina. Daniel, I love Regina. It really pains me to see her being bullied, but she didn't read the room. People are angry, and she was busy advising them not to protest. She was calling people masses and talking about how she has to pay nannies, caregivers, and drivers. In a nutshell, people just felt she had no right to advise anyone. She can't relate to the average Nigerian plight. It was a good message, but from a wrong person. Imagine, Regina was talking about paying of her nannies, paying of gardeners, as if she's paying anybody. Her husband is the one paying. Regina, which work are you doing? Because we don't see you quite often in movies like before again. So which people are you paying? With which job? Is it from the money your husband got from constituency allowance? Which money are you paying? What are you paying? Well, I don't know what you guys think of this one. Regina Daniels, she's a lot of things are being thrown at her. A lot of things are being thrown at her. They said she is with the ancestors. She's with her ancestors and she's opening her mouth. They tell that she should shut her dirty mouth.